Okay, so here's question 2. Now what you need to know about the box plot is that when you see this line, sorry, green is hard to see. When you see that line there, that's your median, and that's your second quartile. That's your 50% line. So what it means is half of your data are to the left of that line, and half of your data are to the right of that line. So this question is just asking, now let me see, because that looks to me like the blue part is just this part here and not this part. And so it looks like this is just 25% of your data, because this is your median with your line here, which is the halfway point in your data, and your box is divided up into your Q1, your Q2, Q3, and Q4. And so in this case, 25% of your 88 scores is 1/4 of 88, which would be 22 scores being represented in just the blue section of the box. Now, let's go over to the next question here. And in this question, the histogram gives the length of service of members of the departments at a particular university. So how they've broken it up is 0 to 4.9, 5 to 9.9, etc. And this vertical line here represents the number of faculty. The question, what percent of the department faculty have less than 5 years of service? So what they're saying is they're only asking us about this bar here, because that's the only bar that represents between 0 and 5 years of service, 0 to 4.9 to be exact. So we can see that there are 8 faculty in total there. And if we need to give that as a percent, it's 8 out of the total. And so you would have to go through and add up the total number of people if they didn't give you a total. So this one is 8. This bar is 11 people represented. This bar is 5. This next bar is 11 people represented. The next bar looks to me like 7 people represented. And the next one is 8 again. So if we add all of these up, we have 8, 11, and 5, so that's 24, and then another 34, 24 added to that, 26 added to that. So the total is 60, I believe, if I did that correctly. 22 and 16 is 36, and another 12. I'm sorry, that is not correct. It's not 60. It is 50. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to erase that, but it won't work. And so 8 out of 50 represents 16% of the entire staff. In order to change that into a percent, you can either make it into an equivalent fraction by doubling both the top and the bottom so that you get a number out of 100, or you can take 8 divided by 50 and multiply that answer by 100 to make it a percent.